guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Arden. In today's video, we are going to be doing a weekly reading vlog. Now with me, I have 3 books left from my Vague TBR game. I only read 1 book from my Vague TBR game and 1 was voted by you guys for me to read, which was also wrapped. So we had 5 books on my January TBR. Now I have 3. Let's see what book is gonna be next. Now the first book is Realistic Fiction, French Literature, 2 girls, different backgrounds, united in friendship, big font, short book. The second book is Sci-Fi Paranormal Romance Dystopia, recommended by a friend, 1 out of 9. Now for this I have to elaborate. I did say there are 9 books, however I don't think there are. I think I also counted the novellas, just so I know how many there are. And the last book is Fantasy New Adult, book 5 out of 7, Fate Magic Assassin. I think we all know what this is. This is very hyped, very popular, and these two, the Sci-Fi Paranormal Romance and the Fae Magic book, they got the most votes, but they were tied. So my sister ended up being the tiebreaker. She DM'd me on Instagram and told me to read this one because she read this book and this series so many times. I haven't met anyone who has read these books more times than she did. This is what we're reading. Now let me open it. Unwrapping. It's gonna be so fun when I don't know what the books inside are. Now the first book, or the book that we're reading for the purpose of this video, is a book that is gonna put me in a reading slump. I know that I'm gonna cry. I don't know how good of an idea this is. Alas, here we are. I'm reading Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. I've started reading Throne of Glass when Crown of Midnight just got out. I bought Crown of Midnight, read it, didn't like it. Gave Heir of Fire a chance right when it got out. When it was delivered, I instantly started reading it. It was my favorite book in the series. Queen of Shadows wasn't my favorite. It was good, but it wasn't Heir of Fire. I love Heir of Fire. Anya, my sister, says that Empire of Storms and Kingdom of Ash are better than Heir of Fire. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's why I didn't want to read Empire of Storms, because I love Heir of Fire so much. But I can't really count myself as a Sarah J. Maas and Throne of Glass fan without reading these books. I'm actually already in the middle of the book because I started reading this in 2018, and believe it or not, I remember everything. I'm on chapter 30 on page 263, and this is where I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. It's a massive book and I'm terrified and I don't want to reread it because I just want to get through it and possibly avoid a reading slump. This is what we have in store for this week. Maybe I'll be able to pick these 2 books up by the end of the week, but we'll see. A quick update on the weekend vlog. I read Star-Crossed. I finished it yesterday, and then I also finished Star-Crossed City, which brings me to 3 total finished books this month. Star-Crossed City is basically a novella that you could read before this book, and it is published on Josephine Angelini's website. Just check out the Goodreads page for Star-Crossed City and it will take you to the website. So basically, counting Northanger Abbey, Star-Crossed, and Star-Crossed City, I read 3 books this month. My goal for 2020 is to read 55 books. Unofficial goal is to top last year's goal, which was 109 books. So this year I'm hoping to read 110. We'll see. Now as for Star-Crossed, I rated it 4 stars. This book, I've got my issues with it, don't get me wrong, I'll get to that later, but this book was so enjoyable. I missed the paranormal mythology, early 2010s kinds of books. This book was released in 2011, I think. I did mark a lot of stuff. It is a little bit info dumpy in the first chapter, and then it's sprinkled out throughout the book. I also have to add there is a little bit of tell not show, but I personally don't mind this. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just like seeing other people's writing styles and the way they utilize language and words. Now a lot of people would say that it recycles old plots or different plots, but you have to understand that in 2011 they were all the rage. It's just like reading bad boy books on Wattpad. They don't necessarily have to be the same, but they were all the rage because people loved reading them, and you know, the stories could be different, but they would still have something similar inside. Now, for me, what this book mostly reminds me of is Twilight, either the Covenant series by Jennifer Armentrout or Percy Jackson. it has Greek mythology. It follows the myth of Helen of Troy, and I loved it. It has Greek gods, but they don't really appear in the story. They're just mentioned, and their offsprings, demigods, are mentioned in this book. The thing that got me in love with the story straight off the bat was the kind of enemies to lovers, but it wasn't like the typical kind. It was, I really felt like I was reading Twilight book 1 to 4 mashed together, but with Greek mythology instead of vampires, and I didn't have to sit through 4 books. I saw someone say on Goodreads, and I'm paraphrasing, but they said this is like Twilight but for the big kids. There are so many ships in this book, and friendship is such an important part in this. I love it. A lot of people say that the writing is mediocre. I didn't pay attention to it. I just love the story so much. However, then we get to 75% through the book and something happens, and there is a plot point revealed that just made me shave off a star from this book. It is, if you don't want to know, probably skip a few seconds, but what I'm gonna tell you is not gonna be very specific. It's just gonna be kind of vague, and if you know, you know. I mean, you probably do know. Anyway, here goes. Oh, you didn't click yet? Okay. Josephine Angelini uses the same plot twist as Cassandra Clare used the plot twist in City of Bones. That's all I'm gonna say. I tried to be vague, but oh my god, did it take me off guard, because I really didn't expect that to happen again in one more book. But spoiler alert, because I feel like I need to say it again. It does get cleared up. I did hear that it does get cleared up, just like in the Mortal Instruments series. I just don't understand what it is with these authors using that as a plot point. I mean, as a plot twist. What's going on? Why? It's not sexy. It's not something that would make you want to go, oh my god, that's so incredible to read. I love that for her. No, it's frustrating and makes you want to throw the book at the wall. And you know, just like how we still love City of Bones and the Mortal Instruments, I think it also doesn't take away from this book, because it's, you know, it's still enjoyable, but I just had to take a star off. Otherwise, this would be a full 5-star read. I am gonna read on because I do want to know what happens, and I've been thinking about this book after finishing it for so long that I do have to pick it up soon, hopefully. But I also do want to pick up more diverse books this month as well. Okay, check-in time. I've decided to start this book from scratch. I'm not actually going to pick up where I left off, even though, like I said, I did take notes. I did remember everything that was gonna happen, but it felt like cheating. It felt like I wasn't giving this book my all. January is the first month of the year. It sets a little bit of a goal as to how the rest of the year is gonna go, so it is only right that I do my best and read the entire thing. I think once all the characters come together, it's gonna be mwah, chef's kiss. It's gonna be lovely. I like the thrill of the chase, and Alien and Rowan are already together. So for this book, I think what's gonna get me through the book, because I do need to have a little bit of romance, I think my favorite ship will be Elide and Lorcan. I hope I'm pronouncing all of these names right. Oh gosh, don't come at me. But I think that's gonna be my favorite ship. I think these will be the chapters that I'm mostly gonna look forward to. I'm not looking forward to the crying part of the book, because exactly, Jack, thank you. I don't want to cry. I know this book is gonna make me an emotional mess, and if it does, I am... Hi everyone, it's day 2. I am still working on reading Empire of Storms. Yesterday I was really tired, so I just stopped on page 17. That's how far I am right now. I'm still trying to catch up to where I used to be. The reason why I'm checking in is because I got mail. So in December I stumbled upon this TikTok, which I then duetted, and my username on TikTok is YA Book Princess, the same as on my YouTube channel. And the TikTok that I duetted showed off this beautiful stamp, and I knew that I instantly had to have it. in my collection, okay? My sister and I, we have a joint book collection. We do keep them separate, so each shelf is by a different person so that the books don't get mixed up. However, we have always wanted stamps that would help us differentiate what book is hers and what book is mine. So without further ado, I ordered this stamp for myself. You probably don't see it. It says from the library of YA Book Princess. Now, you can buy this stamp on the Etsy store by Pickled Stamps, and you can customize it. I decided to have it shown as YA Book Princess because that is usually my username. And look at it. It's so stunning. And I'm gonna stamp all the books that I own so that we know that they're my books. Just wanted to share that with you. I'm super excited. Pickled Stamps is the Etsy store. Obviously, I am in no way affiliated with them. There is no discount code or anything. I'm just a person who is so excited for this stamp, who is so excited that I have finally bought it. Gosh, I'm so excited. Gonna go. I need to read, but also do some other stuff, so I'll talk to you later. It's snowing outside and my dad and I just came home. We went shopping and I've got a few things I want to share with you guys. So I bought this planted pot that is on the stands for my flowers because I love flowers, I love plants, I love having them in my room. Moving on, I also bought this little plant that is so cute, and I also bought this little plant which is gonna have some blue flowers after it grows, and for now I'm just gonna have it in here because I don't actually have pots for plants, unfortunately, and the blue one that I just bought is a little bit too big for now. But yeah, I'm so excited. I also grew my avocados. They are quite tall now. I grew out 4 avocados from its seeds. It took me about 6 months to grow them out from the seeds. 2 are going to my friends and 2 are staying here with me. If I grow out a few more, I'm probably gonna give one of them at least to my grandma so that I can have her have an avocado tree. Now the next things I also bought because I need some stationery supplies, and so I bought these sticky notes. Even though I have so many sticky notes, I technically don't need more, but I love sticky notes and I love buying stationery things. Then I bought this gold and white marker, and then I bought these metallic kind of permanent markers. Then I bought some colorful paper, and then this pad for the paper that will help me write things on. Then when I got home, I also saw a package waiting for me, and it's a book package, and I obviously didn't order anything because I am on a book buying ban. I only have 2 exceptions for now. One is if the writers are my friends and I want to support, and the second exception is me getting From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout and the Sarah J Maas new book, A Court of Silver Flames, because I'm buying those, but the rest of them I'm just not buying anymore. But I got this as a gift. I'm so happy because I wanted this book for literal years, and this year I really wanted to get it. This was also one of my exceptions, and it is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I really wanted to read this in the physical copy because look, you need to read this as a physical book. Oh my god, there are pictures. I need to read this. This is gonna be on my TBR for February. I have to have it on my TBR for February, which, by the way, I have a lot of exciting books on my February TBR, and I really can't wait to get to them. But if you guys want me to read anything, let me know, because I am so excited. Yeah, thank you to whoever sent me this book. I am so grateful. I also got Wicked Fox, but it's already wrapped because I want to read it, and I am so grateful. Yeah, that is my update. Now, I haven't been reading that much. It's been 2 days since my last check-in, and yesterday I didn't actually read anything. I'm very intimidated by Empire of Storms, I'm not gonna lie. Very intimidated. Don't know how I feel. I want to read, but I don't really want to read it. I don't want to skip it either, so hopefully I'm gonna try and pull through this weekend and read as much as I can. Okay, so you know how I haven't been reading. I've told you that I've been avoiding reading this book, and it's gotten to the point where I just did this. I am completely redoing my room because I'm avoiding reading and I don't want to read, so I'm doing anything else. But no, seriously, look at my room. Here's where my wardrobes used to be, and now they're gonna be here. My desk is gonna go under there. I'm probably gonna take this chair out because I don't need it and nobody is using it except for my dog, and she doesn't need it anymore because she's sleeping on my bed. But the desk is gonna go here, and this is where I'm gonna be filming my videos, and this is gonna be my backdrop. So yeah, natural light, we love it. But my room is a mess. I need to go continue cleaning it. I just wanted to show you the process because I'm procrastinating. Hey guys, it's the next day. I was super tired yesterday and I didn't manage to film what my room looks like. But without further ado, let me just show you. Now, the only bad side to this room makeover is that I don't know where to put this thing. My whiteboard. This chair is gonna go out. I won't have it here, but my dog's bed is here. He loves chilling here, and yeah, I just made my bed really quickly today. Probably filming from here. So this is how you'll probably see me on most days. If not, I mean, I'm still gonna tweak it. Or you could see me from this little space from my desk. Can you tell that I'm tired? I'm absolutely shattered. This entire room makeover really took a toll on me. I was supposed to read Empire of Storms yesterday, but instead I did this room makeover and I procrastinated, so I should probably read today. I should read. Arden, just stop procrastinating. Do the same thing you did with Starcrossed. Stop procrastinating. Start reading. Don't start procrastinating and stop reading, but the other way around, please. Thank you. I know this week's vlog was not really that productive when it comes to reading. Although I almost forgot to mention that I did finish a book yesterday while I was doing my room makeover, and I finished We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I know. I butcher everybody's names. I am so sorry. This book is a non-fiction book about feminism. It's like an essay that talks about the author and her perspective on why we should all be feminists. And basically the people in her life and her experiences throughout life that made her sure as to why we should all be feminists and why this is important that we talk about, why equality should be something we should all be working towards, and why men feel so defensive about feminism and purposely misconstrue what supporting it really means. It talks about fragile masculinity, it talks about egos, it talks about women's role in society, and so many other things. It is a very short book. It has 64 pages and I would recommend you to read it. It's very short. It is to the point. I cannot praise it enough. Just wanted to throw that in there. I did read a book this week, but it was not Empire of Storms. There's something inside me that prevents me. I'm not strong enough to read it, to be honest, because I know I'm gonna cry and I don't want to cry and I don't want to have a book slump. I just don't want to read that book because I know the spoilers and I don't like it. I'm not ready to finish Throne of Glass. I like the idea of reading Throne of Glass, but I don't want to finish it. You know what? It's Saturday. I think I'm gonna give myself the Sunday to edit this vlog. So yeah, Monday to Sundays, I think that's a good time to film vlogs. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Hopefully next week is gonna be better. Please scream at me for not reading Empire of Storms, because I need to finish this book in January. I need to finish it. And I'm screaming at myself because Arden, stupid, you are stupid. I'm stupid. Listen, I know it. We all know it. Why? Arden, just why? Why won't you just sit down and read? Do you ever have a book that you know and you want to read, but you also don't want to read? A book that, I don't know. I just, no words. Anyway, please like the video, subscribe, comment down below, let me know if you have any tips for my reading slump. And yeah, I'll see you next time.